Wake up, warrior. Diane Kazer here of DianeKazer.com. I am the coach of coaches of women, lady bosses around the world who want to master their metabolism and their mindset so they can finally free their fat, fatigue, and frustration for good. So if you are a lady of that caliber, you're absolutely in the right place. Today, I want to talk to you about something that every single woman I have ever worked with fails on. And this is not to create shame on you. Oh, you've been doing it wrong. You should stop now. But as a nutritionist, I see so many women spending way too much time here counting calories, counting macros, tracking everything online on an app. And today in this video, I'm going to tell you that that is a complete waste of your time for the most part and what to do instead. So one of our clients, Nina, asked the question, and I'll go ahead and ask it right here. I generally track my macros and caloric intake when I'm back on track with my routine. Do you personally keep calories accounted for while cleansing? So my first response to that, Nina, is why would you ever get back off of a routine? So that's the first thing. When we think about mindset, my question is what takes us out of our routine? What is our mindset that self-sabotages? So again, if we want to master our metabolism and harmonize our hormones and get the energy back and the life back that we want, and the sex drive and the vitality and the motivation and this sense of purpose and passion every morning when we get out of bed, instead of that fatigue, dreadful, need coffee 3 times a day, kind of average female looking overwhelmed today, we really need to ask the question of, what is this doing for me? What is counting calories doing for me? So I have the question for you, and my question is this: what if we change the game? 2018 is when I'm filming this in January. This is the year of anti-diet. This is the year of anti-calorie tracking. This is the year, instead of tracking calories, we're tracking memories. We're tracking mindset. What if we stopped counting calories and stopped tracking macros and started counting the thoughts that we have in our head on a regular basis that self-sabotages us, which trumps our body's ability to break down food properly, and hence our diet's not working, and we feel like we need to have this obsessive compulsive approach to food. So the real fact is, ladies, that fat, fatigue, and frustration, no disease, can grow on a healthy, balanced body. So how do we get healthy and balanced? And after working with women now for almost 10 years, here's my answer. The balance is right here. The balance is the thoughts that you tell yourself on a day-to-day basis. I see women self-sabotage and self-loathe all day long. And here's my question to you. What if it wasn't so much about the foods that you ate, but the mood that you were in and the thoughts that you were thinking when you consumed them? Because I can tell you right now, there are studies everywhere on this, that a negative mindset creates internal inflammation, anxiety in the gut, and will start to tear up your gut lining and create this leaky gut syndrome that is the pathway to open up autoimmune disease conditions, hair falling out, wrinkles, aging skin, fatigue, hormonal chaos, negative thinking, brain fog, sleep issues. Ladies, the root of all of this starts in our gut, which starts right here. So if we're still carrying around all this baggage, this extra mental weight from our past and the guilt that we feel, and I shoulda, coulda, woulda, those shouldas, we're shooting all over ourselves, and it's ending up in our fat cells. And that depresses our mood, which depresses our thyroid, which depresses our energy, and which creates this entire state where our metabolism is depressed. Depression is just a mere state of things have slowed down. So it's time to look at disease and depression from a totally different perspective. And my new approach for this, especially for 2018 and beyond, is not what you're eating, not what you're macronutrient counting, not how many calories that you're consuming, but what are you consuming in the mind? What is the trash that you're exposing yourself on a day-to-day basis on these devices? What is the fear-based nonsense that you are allowing yourself and your beautiful hormones exposure to through this beautiful third eye, which is your pineal gland, that then sends fearful, inflammatory responses throughout the body that then cause things like candida overgrowth, which is the fungus that over 80% of us have that creates food cravings like sugar. So if you want to get out of your prison of all of these things, we've got to unlock these thoughts. These are the things that day in and day out are repeating the same choices, the same boyfriends, the same careers, the same mistakes over and over again. So we wonder why the same things tend to happen to us. Why do all of these things happen to me? That's victim question. The victory question would be, how can I look at all of these as lessons so that I can liberate myself from having to count calories ever again? Are you with me? I hope you're with me. If you're like, nope, I'm going to still count calories, well, go ahead. Have fun with that. But that's self-loathing. That's not coming from a space of self-love so much, because here's the thing. If we are balanced, as I mentioned, if our entire body is working optimally, then as long as you're listening to your body's going to guide you, and it's going to whisper, here's what I want to eat today. Here's what I'm craving right now. Have you ever craved spinach? Most of us are going to be like, no, dude, I crave like candy like crazy. Your body's also trying to tell you something. It's not that it's bad, that, oh, damn, my body's telling me to eat this shit. No, your body's actually saying, hey, we're primarily comprised of fungus, and those fungus are telling your brain, I want to eat this crap. So it's not about going through and killing those parts of your body. It's about nourishing and loving on your body until you can crowd out those bad bugs. And the good bugs will say, yo, I'm hungry for some spinach. That sounds good. Or for some bone broth or other nourishing foods like citrus that are great for your immune system, or avocado that's really, really amazing to make hormones. So this is what your body can say to you if it's clear. So no diet, no exercise program, no Pilates, no cleanse will ever work for you as long as you have toxic thoughts blocking your brain and toxins blocking your cells. So that's why this year is all about self-love and cell love. So how do we get these nutrients into the cells? Is by learning to listen and eating meals that are complete and balanced. So if you're eating fat and carbohydrate and protein at every meal and it's in harmony, then you shouldn't really be hungry, but for every like 4 hours. And then maybe snacks in between, but I'm not really an advocate for that because that causes gut inflammation and causes us to bloat. And if we already have a sluggish metabolism, which 80% of us do, eating that frequently, aka the bodybuilding diet, stoke the fire by eating more protein, that's causing a ton of backup in your system, which stresses out the kidneys, stresses out the liver, and you get constipated and you struggle with weight, and then you find yourself back at square one counting calories all over again. So my goal for all of us this year is to stop tracking calories and start tracking mindset. What's sabotaging me here, not from what I eat, is to start not counting calories, but start counting memories. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. So these are all the things that we teach in our hormone transformational program. In 8 weeks, you're going to be a totally new woman warrior. You're going to look back and go, how did I ever live my life with these toxic thoughts? Now that I've freed myself from the guilt and the shame and the fear of my past, now I can be present and eat nourishing foods. And check this out, not shame myself anymore for having treats, because you know how to eat healthier versions of the shit treats you used to eat before. This is cacao. This is the richest source of antioxidants of any food in the world. It also is super rich in magnesium, which is the number one mineral that we're deficient in because we're so stressed out. So ladies, Eat the chocolate, stop counting these damn calories, and start counting the memories so that you could be the best version of you possible. Because I promise you, when you stress less, you'll be blessed more. And you're going to be present for every single experience in your life, including the ones that are around you, because they deserve you the most. And the more that we give, the more we get back. So I'm Diane Kazer. Thanks for listening on why not to do this dieting, calorie counting stuff in the future. Check out the link where you guys can check out the hormone breakthrough sessions that we offer. It's life-changing, and it's only for those who really want to dig. So I invite you, if you have a massive shovel in your hand and you are ready to use it, check that out. Otherwise, I welcome you to check out the Facebook group that I'm going to link as well if you want, just to kind of get your feet wet. Like, what's this Diane person with pink hair all about? Can she help me with some solutions? Yes, we can help women all around the world. We can help you with whatever problem that you're having. We need to know where to plug you in. Are you super serious about going hard in the paint and changing your entire life? Or are you someone who's like, yeah, I need a couple tips here and there? Well, everyone's got to start somewhere. So trust yourself, trust your journey, trust your symptoms, trust your tribe. And I cannot wait for you to trust your transformation, because that is where your new life begins. Love you, warrior girlfriend.